Welcome to Survival Theory. I'm in an area that I went to a few months ago and camped out. And I'm back in this area again. Going to do a camp out, brought some good food. I don't have much light left, so I don't have time to sit here and chit chat. I got to get busy. So I wasn't going to camp here originally, but the area that I went to, as I was driving down the Forest Service Road, I noticed they had done prescribed burning all over. I mean, it was just, everything was burnt. If it was firewood, it was gone. All the bushes, grasses, and everything were burnt. I guess they had done it a couple of weeks ago because some of the grass was starting to come up. Some of the larger logs are still burning. Roll some of that bee footage. Yeah, you see there that log burning? That's what the whole area looked like. So I got out of there and I drove down to this area where I'd been before. As a matter of fact, I'm looking at the place I camped at before. It's not deep out in the woods, but it is clear here. Make a nice camp tonight, so let's get busy. So it's about 82 degrees right now. It's going to get down to about 72. So not that cool, but it will be breezy. Camera batteries, light, mosquito net. Mosquitoes are already pretty thick. And of course I don't have mosquito spray. I never bring it. Don't use it. So I've got a mosquito net. And there's my breakfast. There's my dinner. Sleeping pad, a blanket, snake bag, some cordage, some water. I've got to bring water because there's no water out here. And my tarp. That's mostly all I have except for some tools. So I need to set up my tarp and my mosquito net, and then I'll put my bedding under the mosquito net. Now, right now it's cloudy and breezy. It feels good. But there's a threat of severe thunderstorms tonight that can pop in and out. So I will set up a tarp. I'm looking good on widowmakers. Especially in a wind like this, you really got to watch. And in a pine forest, they're the worst. Because you've got all these lower limbs that can fall down. But I'm pretty good here. All my limbs above are green. Got one right here that I'll knock down in a minute. Small pine tree. So, let's get this tarp up. Get busy. Got some cordage here with some prusik knots already on it. So I will definitely use that. And this tarp smells horrible. I guess last time I used it, I didn't dry it out. Whew. It's got quite the smell to it. So every time I tie some cordage to my tarp, well, not every time, but most of the time I'll leave it on there because I'll need it next time. And it's often not a problem, but wouldn't you know it, this time I'm low on time, and of course that's when it decides to knot up. All the cordage from every corner is all lumped up. Luckily they're different gauges of bank line, so they're a little bit easier to unknot. Here we go. All right. There, so now I've got these mods that pull up this longer section around the feet so that it doesn't sag down on the feet. And I just tie a bow to the ridge. Of course, it's a single point hang system, just clipped onto the ridge. Stake down at 4 corners, got my pad in the middle. Slide under it, good to go. Great for hot weather, warm weather. It's the Feely sleeping pad that I reviewed a while back. It's non-insulated, so that helps tonight when it's warm. Alright, so I can't go right there or touch any of that wood. That's fire ants. I've got some of this wood from last time. I've even got some fat wood here. Should still be good. I've got my little working block right here. I've got my mallet for splitting wood. So now I just need to collect some firewood and clear this out for fire. Finally, some mosquito relief. These mosquitoes are vicious. This is actually my first camping trip where I've been bitten more than once by a mosquito. You know, this year. Almost no mosquitoes up to now, but they're pretty thick. So I'm washing myself with smoke. Now, you notice that I cleared the area, but there's a few pine needles here and there. It's not solid dirt. And look how it's spreading out. Now it's dying out there, but look right here. It can catch a couple pine needles there, and pretty soon this whole forest is on fire. So when you first start it, you got to monitor it and let this outside here burn off if there's any organic material around, because it'll dry out and then burn if it's not dry already. So tonight for lighting, I'm using my Vaunt lamp and my Vaunt headlamp. Now, I have an old Vaunt headlamp and an old Vaunt lamp, but these are new ones that they just sent me to test out. Of course, You know, the other reviews I did on Vaunt were a couple years ago. Of course, technology improves, products improved. This is a rechargeable headlamp. It's brighter, more powerful, it lasts longer. Same with the lamp, it's more powerful, a lot more powerful. Lasts a lot longer, and in addition to the lamp, it has a flashlight at the end that does all this stuff. Well, consider that a mini review because these things are awesome. But I'm having a giveaway when I do the review. So watch the review video because I'll give away, you know, one of these or whatever. Woo, it's going to be good. Pine needles for napkins. You know what? I'm not going to be able to fold this in half and use it. It's too much stuff. I'm going to have to use the whole piece, which is fine by me. And of course I got some of the meat in the dirt. But that's not the kind of dirt that's going to hurt me. Be alright. Alright, so I got the pork, bell pepper, butter, garlic, and what were those things called? Oh yeah, shallot. Now I'll just wrap that up. Throw it in the fire. There, I fashioned it with the little some handles right there. Should be good to go. Oh yeah, get a little sneak peek of that. Woo! That is looking good. A little bit longer. It's gonna be just right. I think I put too much butter. Just kidding. No such thing as too much butter. Bon appetit. Ooh, that was delicious. It didn't seem like a lot at first, but I'm actually filled up, at least for now. So I used heavy-duty aluminum foil. Thick, heavy-duty aluminum foil. That means I don't have to waste aluminum foil during these trying times of shortages, inflation, etc. What I'm going to do is I'll fold this back up, and yes, I will wash it and use it again. There are no holes in it. It's heavy-duty aluminum foil. I did get one small tear right there, but overall it doesn't affect it. I can still cook in it again. So look how those blackberry flowers light up at night. Contrasting white with the darkness. Beautiful. Alright, so I've got a confession to make. See these right here? These are reflectors that I have pulled off of trees. You can see they're very reflective. These are clothespins that have the reflective tape on them. Here are the buttons that tacks that go into a tree. And yes, I confess, I pull these off. So if you're a hunter or trying to mark your trail with these, I see them at night, I pull them off. As far as I'm concerned, it's littering. I'm trying to look out at night and see lightning bugs, maybe some eyes looking back at me, maybe some shooting stars, whatever the case may be. And I've got these shining at me like another flashlight, dotting the woods. It's unsightly, it's littering. So yeah, I pulled them out. If you need these to find your way around, then take them off on your way back, or learn how to read a map and compass, or get a GPS unit or something. But yeah, I pull these out, and I'm not afraid to say it. So the wind is picking up. I'm seeing some lightning in the sky. So maybe I'll see a thunderstorm after all. It was blue sky when I got here. So hopefully I'll get some rain tonight. I'm going to crawl in bed and get some sleep. See you in the morning. Another beautiful morning. So last night there were strong gusts of wind flopping this around. There was lightning, but it did not rain. All is well in here. So I had to wake up this morning and not move very much. I was covered in jumping spiders, so I had to let them jump off of me before I moved too much. But no mosquito bites last night. So for breakfast this morning, I have 3 eggs and some Reaper pepper cheese, Carolina Reaper pepper cheese. It's pretty spicy cheese. So the eggs are wrapped in napkins. So they have built-in napkins. That's good. I can be civilized. I've got aluminum foil in here. I'll just scramble the eggs, drop some cheese in there, drop it in the aluminum foil, drop the aluminum foil on the fire, then drop my spoon into the aluminum foil to stir it. And then when it's done, I'll drop it in my mouth and we'll be done, and hopefully I'll beat the rain. So, let's go. Last night, ooh, that fire. Last night I found my bow drill set that I had left over here kind of under the brush. This is a pine bow drill set. Last time I was at this campsite, I made a bow drill from pine and it worked. I'm going to keep this and see if over time, being that much drier, it works better. I had a hard go at it, but it did work. And the mosquitoes are back out. Thank you very much. And thank you, chickens. Chickens are awesome. So I might as well use this bell pepper. It's getting pretty bad. Oh, just remembered I'm going to need gloves. So breakfast is served. Eggs, red bell pepper, and that spicy cheese. Make no mistake about it, this is spicy cheese. Bon appetit. It's a beautiful day. I didn't get much sleep last night, but I don't feel tired right now. Probably will later. I think it's just the beginning of summer. You know, warmer temperatures at night. I adapted to the cool, and now I've got to adapt to the warmer. Super muggy. So I just have to adapt to that over the next few weeks or month. Mosquitoes are out, the heat is out. Welcome to summer. I beat the thunderstorm. I wanted a thunderstorm last night, but lately I've had bad luck with trying to meet up with thunderstorms. Well, thanks for watching Survival Theory. Be sure to like, subscribe, and I'll see you next time. Welcome back. I forgot my hiking stick. Well, I had to change the batteries real quick and set the hiking stick down, snake stick. Walked off without it. So, once again, see you next time.